Well, this one really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So assembling the tank works exactly like assembling the other round nose front, just with the possible exception of just paying special attention to how close things fit together, making sure that all the surfaces are smooth and deburred, making sure everything is aligned correctly, you know, taking a little extra time to maybe put the fuel cap centered correctly. Probably all the attention I should be doing everywhere, but in spades here. So wasn't too bad. One thing of note I would say is that the baffle, which is this metal piece on the back behind the skin, you have to machine countersink these holes. I asked on the forums why you have to machine countersink those, because it just seems odd. Normally you're going to dimple everything. Why would you countersink the skin, right? The skins are generally not super thick, so you don't want to machine countersink them. And the common consensus, both on the forums and from private messages from other builders, is that this gets really stiff once you fully assemble it, and getting the baffle in here would be nigh impossible if you didn't do it this way. So it does make sense. So that's it. I'm going through next, and I'm going to do all the dimpling, and I'm going to disassemble completely, do all the dimpling, and get ready to do probably the final assembly. One other thing that I thought was odd is this is the left tank, and all of the parts have T1011L, right? And the L to imply left, with the exception of these two pieces right here, which are R's, and you can see that if you look at this, you can see that they're backwards. The flanges are facing outwards, and I thought that was a little weird that they would label those as R's when they're clearly on the left side. What do you do? Just be cognizant of that and pay special attention, because the R and L piece will fit in there. But backwards, they'll be inverse, and you want to make sure you have those running the right way. So that's where I'm at. Now I'm going to begin the disassembly process and deburr all the holes in everything, clean it up, and get it ready for final assembly. Note, some of you are big into priming and whatnot. Because this is a fuel tank, you do not prime the inside of these parts. That would just lead to horrible mess over time and probably terrible gunk in your fuel, which you don't want. So I'm not priming anyways, so that's not a problem for me. So anyways, onward.